What is good, my people? We are back with another workout. We got back and biceps today, and we're doing a combination of body weight and weighted movements. So hope you enjoyed. Hope you just subscribe right then. Make sure you leave a like and a comment at the end. So of course we're starting off with some body weight pull-ups. We're aiming for 10 reps minimum on the body weight. This bar is literally one of the bars you can just take up and down. Literally, like, you know, you extend it and it just links up to both sides of the wall. This is the only area in the house which I could put this bar up. I tried different places. It was either too low or, you know, the space was too wide for the bar to reach either side. So this was the spot, man. And, you know, again, as I always say, you got to make it work for yourself. So yeah, we just banged out the pull-ups here. I actually had to take the door off the frame. Like, as you can see, it's a doorway. I had to take the door off the frame, off the hinges, I mean, in order for this to really work. So again, man, as I said, make it work. So yeah, we did about 3 or 4 sets of these, man. Felt good, felt energized during the workout. We're just always making sure that we get that chin above the bar, and then we're bringing ourselves back down to a dead hang. I always say, however you want to do your pull-ups is up to you. This is how I like to do them. You know, I feel like sometimes if you don't come all the way down, yeah, I don't know, it just feels like a bit like cheating, and I found that I can always do more reps when I don't come all the way down. So I want to challenge myself as much as possible, so that's why I just come to a dead hang and then pull myself all the way back up, man. And you know, that's really it. Just keep working, keep grinding, making sure that you get that mind muscle connection, making sure the right muscles are, you know, moving in the correct pattern for you to make the most gains at the end of the day. And that's what it's all about. We're here for the gains, here for the strength, and of course the aesthetics that come along with that, man. So keep working, keep grinding, you know. And if you ain't got a pull-up bar, invest in one. They were not, yeah, this was not expensive at all. I think it might be about 15-20 pound, depending on your currency, but these sort of bars that you can just unravel and, you know, put up are not extremely expensive at all, and they are definitely worth the investment. So hey, it's all about what you care about. It's all about what you want to invest in and the results that you want to see. You can spend your money on nonsense, or you can buy things that are practical and you know, gonna help you improve, man. And everybody should be doing pull-ups in life, man. Pull-ups is just a foundational exercise. Again, builds the back, builds the core, helps build the arms and all that sort of thing, and, you know, allows you to master your own body weight. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, we had a good time with these pull-ups. Got the gloves on just for some extra grip. I have been doing a lot of like manual labor while I've been here, so the hands, you know, a little bit more fatigued than usual, you know what I'm saying? And then of course we had to make our makeshift body weight row bar, weights on the either side, 2 chairs. We got the cloths there just to protect the chairs. We don't want to scratch nothing up, you know, because, you know, it might get, you know, told off. So even at my big age, I still get told off for certain things. So hey, it is what it is. You'll always be a child in your parents' eyes, man. But yeah, body weight rows, we banged out a good number of reps on these, man, making sure that, you know, we're bringing our chest as close as we can to the bar. You know, it's always going to depend on your foot placement, how much you can get your chest to the bar. And, you know, obviously I had the chair pretty high, so the chest is not always going to touch. If I had lower, then yeah, it probably would have touched. But I wanted to challenge myself as much as possible on these. And as you can see, again, we are just making it work. There cannot be excuses. There cannot be a reason why you can't do something. There's always something you can use safely, of course. I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way or danger, but there is always something lying around in the house, outside, you know, at the park, that you can use to get a workout in. You know, don't allow yourself to become a victim of, you know, whatever your environment, your situation, whatever. Always think to yourself, there is a way. I will find a way to get what I want. That is it at the end of the day. Once you go with that mindset, you're unstoppable. And if you continue with that mindset throughout life, man, oh man, you're going to be a beast. Not even like muscle wise, but, you know, like just in life, man. So yeah, then we moved on to some upright rows. Again, I'm using the weights because I have them at my disposal. and it makes life a lot easier, to be fair. So we're just hitting muscle groups that again need a little bit more accessory work. And as you can see, I went up in weight because the first one was too easy, and now we're working with that actual working weight. And yeah, good amount of reps. I think we've done about 8 to 10 reps of these on each set. I don't remember the exact weight. I'm gonna guess and say maybe, what's that, 6'5"? I don't know, maybe like 20 something, 30 something, probably more, yeah, maybe like 20 something on in total. But we're just making sure we get those arms up, come all the way down, try to control the movement as best as possible, man. And that is it, making those back gains. We want that demon back, we want that sculpted back. So all year round, we're looking amazing, man. You know what I mean? We don't have no off season. This is a lifestyle. We don't just work for certain periods of the year. We don't just work for summer. We work for the whole damn year. You know, understand? Then we got into some bicep curls. Now for me, this was actually kind of interesting because I haven't done a bicep curl with weight in a long time. So it was interesting to test, how much weight I could curl. Yeah, you might say it's a bit, I don't know, egotistical, but it's just interesting, from someone who came from doing weights for a decent amount of time. I always want to see if body weight training has, helped me to improve or regressed, all that sort of thing. But to be fair, I think, this wasn't even the heaviest weight that I lifted. I did do a couple reps with even more weight at the end, but this was the working weight that I could, bang out enough reps to feel like it was doing something, you understand? And the form was the cleanest with these with this weight. So yeah, I'm not getting mixed up in the whole I must do this weight to look cool on camera. Nah, man, I do what I need to do to reap the benefits that I want to reap at the end of the day. And that's it, man. Don't get caught up in how much weight you're lifting or whatever. It's all about how it feels, how the movement feels, and are the correct muscles working. Because if you're there swinging, using your back, using your shoulders, using everything else that shouldn't be used while doing certain exercises, you're not really helping yourself. In more fact, you're hindering yourself. You're not going to see the gains that you want, and you might inevitably quit because you think it's a waste of time. So don't get all caught up in your head, man. Make sure you're doing the right thing. And then we moved on to some shrugs. Now, I kind of underestimated the resistance band being on there, as you saw my face when I first pulled it up, but it added quite a lot of tension when doing these, which was absolutely beautiful. We're trying to improve those traps, those upper back muscles, all that jazz. So we got to make sure that we're challenging ourselves. So rather than not having the band on there and I have to do like 20-30 reps, we add the band on and we just make it that much more difficult. And then we moved into some front raises, working on those shoulders. Now, I know for me, my shoulders are lacking. Some may say they're all right, whatever. But for me, they're lacking. So we're making sure we get in that extra accessory shoulder work, and we are using the weights that are available to us at this time, man. So we banged out a couple of these. Again, we're not working with too much weight where, I'm swinging outrageously and I can't control it. Naturally, gravity is going to play its role in this and it's going to come back down. So, hey, just work with a weight you're comfortable with, man. That's it at the end of the day. And then we moved on to some core. We did some leg raises and we did 3 different variations. So this was the first variation. We're just bringing our knees all the way to our chin or chest, however it looks. But I'll probably say chest. And then we moved on to the straight leg raises. A little more difficult, requires more body control. Of course, when bring your legs back down, you don't want to let yourself just swing like crazy, but there's going to be a natural swing until you fully master this movement. So just take your time, try to do them as slow as possible. It's not a race, at the end of the day. And then finally, we did our right up to the bar, toes to the bar. Again, this one requires even more core strength because you have to lower your legs from an even higher position. But man, we want them gains. We got to do what we need to do to get the gains at the end of the day. We don't cheat. We try our best to make the movements as difficult as possible. And that's it. That is it. It's all about pushing yourself each workout. You can come and do the same old every single day and feel good about yourself with making absolute no improvements. It's always best to fail and then come back stronger, man. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.